The Meadowfield pasture awakens, bathed in the soft glow of morning. Luna, a rabbit-fox hybrid with eyes full of wonder, watches Ferdinand, the large ox, as he finds peace beneath the wildflower oak. Ferdinand closes his eyes, inhaling the sweet fragrance of blossoms. Nearby, young bucks spar playfully, their antlers clashing in a dance of youthful energy. Mrs. Dandelion watches the sparring bucks with a worried expression, her concern a subtle shadow over the peaceful scene. Sunlight floods Mrs. Dandelion's cozy hut, illuminating the gentle dance of dust motes. Mrs. Dandelion's face is etched with worry as she sits across from Luna. Mrs. Dandelion sighs, her voice laced with concern. "I just worry about Ferdinand. He's so alone." Luna's serene expression offers a gentle counterpoint. "But he seems content, doesn't he? He enjoys his own company." Mrs. Dandelion's eyes reflect a mother's longing. "I wish others could see how gentle he truly is." The quiet hut holds the unspoken wish for understanding and acceptance. Beneath the expansive branches of the wildflower oak, Ferdinand finds serenity. A vibrant carpet of wildflowers dances around him, colors swirling in the gentle breeze. Luna approaches, her footsteps barely disturbing the earth. Luna stands, her eyes fixed on Ferdinand. In a quiet moment, they share the meadow's serene beauty. Luna sits beside Ferdinand, quietly appreciating the meadow. Across Meadowfield pasture, riders from Oakton appear, their mission to find a champion bull casting long shadows in the afternoon sun. Young bulls prance and bellow, each eager to prove their strength and catch the eye of the Oakton riders. Amidst the commotion, Ferdinand remains still, his broad back dappled with sunlight under his favorite tree. The quest for a champion unfolds, yet Ferdinand remains undisturbed, a haven of peace beneath the whispering leaves. While others seek glory, Ferdinand finds contentment in the simple pleasure of the afternoon sun and the shade of his tree. In a serene meadow, a thorn bee disrupts Ferdinand's peaceful existence with a sharp sting. Pain erupts, and Ferdinand's massive frame jolts upwards in surprise. In his startled leap, Ferdinand unintentionally sends other oxen sprawling. The riders, witnessing the chaotic scene, misinterpret Ferdinand's panic as untamed ferocity. Thus, Ferdinand is unwittingly branded Ferdinand the Fierce. Ferdinand steps into the grand arena, an ocean of faces roaring in anticipation. The matadors, adorned in splendor, stand poised, a blend of anticipation and reverence etched on their faces. Unfazed by the spectacle, Ferdinand calmly walks towards the center. He gracefully sits, an island of tranquility amid the fervent chaos. He begins to smell the flowers woven into the hair of audience members leaning over the barrier. The Oakton Grand Arena erupts in chaos as panic grips the fighters, their faces etched with fear. A wave of gasps sweeps through the crowd as women react in stunned disbelief. Silence descends upon the arena, a heavy stillness amplifying the unspoken dread. Ferdinand stands defiant, an island of tranquility in the sea of rising hysteria. No one dares to provoke him, sensing the unyielding peace that radiates from his core. He remains unmoved, a symbol of serenity amidst the escalating turmoil. Beneath the open sky, Bruno Bearshield and Ferdinand journey along the road to Meadowfield. Sunlight dances off Bruno's polished helmet as he begins to speak. With genuine admiration, Bruno speaks to Ferdinand. "I must say, Ferdinand, your peaceful resistance is truly admirable." Bruno emphasizes the strength in Ferdinand's approach. "It takes a great deal of strength to stand against force without resorting to violence." In Meadowfield pasture, villagers gather, their faces reflecting deep unease. Hushed whispers ripple through the crowd, each villager's gaze darting with anxiety. A figure emerges, a beacon of calm amidst the rising panic. Bruno's steady approach immediately captures the attention of the distraught villagers. Bruno addresses the crowd with a somber declaration. He fought no one, but he taught many. His words hang in the air, a poignant reflection on the man they mourn. Beneath the dappled sunlight of Wildflower Oak, Luna, Bella, and Clara gather. The air thick with the scent of wildflowers. Ferdinand's voice echoes, a solemn whisper among the leaves. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the calm acceptance of it. In shared determination, Luna speaks, hope flickering in her eyes. We can rebuild it, Bella affirms, her voice ringing with unity. Together, in the Meadowfield pasture, Luna, Bella, and Clara kneel in the soft earth, a symphony of warmth and light embracing them. Their quiet melody drifts through the air, blending seamlessly with the gentle rustling of the grass. The world stands still as they pause, listening to the symphony of nature, bees buzzing, crickets chirping, birds calling. Each breath fills their lungs with the sweet scent of blooming flowers as they smile, embracing the meadow's tranquility. Under the veil of night, the Meadowfield pasture whispers secrets only the ancient flower oak can understand. Footprints disturb the soft earth, betraying the passage of an unknown entity. Claw marks scar the ancient oak, a silent scream etched into the bark. The wildflower seeds have vanished, swallowed by an unseen force that haunts the night. Robin arrives, lantern in hand, casting a trembling light on the eerie scene. Scattered raven feathers and overturned seed pots reveal a chilling clue under the moonlit sky. Inside the cluttered hut, Mrs. Dandelion's face is lined with deep worry. Scattered raven feathers stand stark against the worn wooden table, symbols of brewing darkness. The air hangs heavy with unspoken fears as Mrs. Dandelion speaks grimly. The seeds are gone, and these feathers. It can only mean one thing. A voice rises from the group, laced with disbelief and fear. Shadecrest's cousin? But why would he do such a thing? The group huddles closer, sharing fearful glances as the weight of the revelation settles. Mrs. Dandelion, her gaze fixed on the scattered feathers, whispers of a looming threat. At the forest's edge, Luna, Bella, Clara, and Bruno stand united, their determination unwavering. Raven's cousin stands before them, cloaked in shame, unable to meet their gaze. His voice barely audible, he confesses. I took the seeds. He struggles to explain. I was afraid. Afraid I wouldn't be strong enough, like the other oxen. In a desperate justification, he reveals, I thought, if I had them. At the forest's edge, Bruno stands, a storm of anger brewing within him. Bella steps forward, her voice calm, a beacon of reason in the face of fury. Raven's cousin watches the unfolding drama, his eyes betraying a flicker of fear. Bella's voice cuts through the tension. Bruno, perhaps we can find a more peaceful resolution. Restitution, perhaps? Helping to recede what was taken? Or even joining the meadow in service? Raven's cousin, seized by a sudden wave of remorse, stammers. I agree. I'll do it. His eyes soften, a glimmer of hope replacing the shadows of defiance. Under the relentless sun, dust devils swirl across Meadowfield pasture, heralding the arrival of rugged traders. Bruno's impatience simmers beneath his stern gaze, his fists clenched in anticipation of conflict. Bella steps forward, her calm demeanor a stark contrast to Bruno's simmering anger. Bruno's voice booms across the field. We should use force. They'll never understand reason. The Meadowfield pasture comes alive with the promise of the peace harvest. sunlight painting the scene in golden hues. Amidst the lively chatter, Bella's voice rises, carrying her invitation over the bustling preparations. Colorful banners flutter in the gentle breeze, a vibrant tapestry against the backdrop of eager anticipation. You may buy small jars if you help host Meadowfield's annual peace harvest. The promise of community and celebration hangs heavy in the air, the peace harvest drawing ever closer. In Meadowfield pasture, days later, a symphony of life unfolds as traders and villagers unite, planting seeds of hope and unity. The air is filled with the sound of singing and laughter as they share flowers, a symbol of their newfound friendship. Raven's cousin, eager to embrace this newfound harmony, steps forward, volunteering to assist with the planting. Bruno stands guard, a silent protector, his presence a reminder of a strength now channeled into peace. Beneath a starlit expanse, Meadowfield pasture awakens, lanterns casting a warm, inviting glow. The festival of flowers unfolds, a tapestry of light and laughter under the watchful gaze of an ancient oak. Fragrant blooms adorn the heavy branches, their sweet scent mingling with the joyous atmosphere. The community gathers, drawn together by the promise of celebration and the beauty of nature's bounty. The air is thick with anticipation as the Festival of Flowers begins, a night of enchantment and community. In Meadowfield pasture, Luna sits, a worn book open on her lap, her voice weaving tales into the gentle breeze. Bella stands, arms wide, leading a song of peace, her voice blending with the rustling leaves and the chirping birds. Clara twirls and leaps, a whirlwind of vibrant colors, scattering petals across the grass. Luna's voice fills the air, painting Ferdinand's story vividly in the minds of those who listen. The combined voices and movements create a symphony of peace and joy in the sun-drenched pasture. Sunlight paints the Meadowfield pasture in strokes of gold and emerald, nature's canvas alive with the promise of a perfect day. Robin kneels among the wildflowers, her gentle hands guiding children in the art of preserving nature's fleeting beauty. Bruno, a benevolent giant, stands guard, his baritone hum resonating with the very soul of the earth. In the distance, Raven's cousin sits perched upon a moss-covered throne, weaving a sweet, lilting melody on his flute. The air is thick with the intoxicating scent of blossoms, a fragrant symphony harmonizing with the joyful chorus of children's laughter. The pasture is filled with laughter and music, a vibrant tableau of nature's harmony. A kaleidoscope of flower petals rains down, each carrying away a fragment of fear, leaving only peace. The air, thick with the perfume of blossoms, whispers promises of tranquility. Ferdinand, a gentle giant, stands apart, his face reflecting a profound sense of fulfillment. He watches quietly as the petals dance, a silent guardian of this newfound serenity. In the aftermath, a tangible embrace of peace washes over the Meadowfield pasture. Beneath the wildflower oak, dawn gently kisses the leaves with golden light. Mrs. Dandelion gathers her people beneath the ancient wildflower oak. Strength is in being true to your heart. The breeze whispers through the leaves, carrying Mrs. Dandelion's words of wisdom to all. Beneath the ancient wildflower oak, sunlight dances through the leaves as Bella, Luna, and Clara gather in the soft light. Bella speaks with gentle wisdom. Strategy guided by compassion heals more than anger. Luna adds, her voice filled with warmth. Friendship grows when we trust differences, not enforce conformity. Clara concludes, her words like a gentle promise. Kindness blooms in open hands. At Wildflower Oak, Robin closes his journal, a gentle smile gracing his face. Robin whispers his final entry, a mantra of peace and kindness. Be yourself, stay peaceful, and the world grows kinder. Ferdinand rests peacefully beneath his oak, contentedly scenting the breeze.